Good morning, YouTube. How are y'all doing today? Let me get this a little closer. There. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing awesome. Today's video is another SHTF kind of make you think kind of video, and today we're going to be covering the bug out bag and what you should actually put in a bug out bag. And it's kind of more of a, I'm not going to go through a bug out bag. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to put in it. I'm just going to want to make you kind of think about, make sure you've got what's best for you in your bug out bag. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsors of this video, which is, well, y'all, the subscribers, the viewers. Appreciate every one of you. I don't have sponsors that pay me or give me stuff to review. I don't have any, I don't have anything like that. At least at the moment. Maybe eventually someday in the future, but at the moment I do not. And at this point we're pushing for that 5,000 subscribers. We're still kind of small, but we're getting there. We're getting some milestone. We're closing in. I'm under 200 to go. So the more the better. Help me out so I can get better, and and we can teach each other stuff, and we can grow together. And anyway, appreciate you, love you. Bug out bags, and it's kind of like I said, a make you think bug out thing. And the prepper's favorite term is, it depends. It all depends on your nature of location and training capabilities and carrying capacity and of yourself and all that. It really does depend on stuff. But one thing, you don't necessarily need all this junk, all this gadgets, whatever. This is so cool. You don't need that. It all kind of depends on where you're going. You need the basic stuff: fire starting kit, a sleep kit, some cover, some calories. You need food, and you need water, and but those are the biggest of all, is water. At minimum, only to drink. We're not talking about cooking, because prepper food is dehydrated and you need water but just to drink, you need at least, they say, a gallon of water per day. I think it's a little bit more than that, because like I said, prepper food is, especially bugging out food, MRE type food, it all takes water to fix, so, and you're over 8 pounds per gallon. So if you've got a 3-day trek, you better have 3 gallons of water in that bag. And that's over 20 pounds right there. Boom, 20 pounds. You've already got a lot of your bug out bag weighed down in just water. Or you better have a good bug out plan where your path comes to water so you can refill, and you better have some purification in that bag. So that's one thing. Water purification, water and or filters, Life Straw, Sawyer, pick your poison. I'm not gonna say which one's better, because whatever one I say is better is, I'm gonna get comments, well, that one sucks, this one's way better. So whichever one you prefer. There's several of them out there. If you like Life Straw, get just a Life Straw. They make the bottle with the filter in it, so you just fill up your bottle, put your lid on it, it's got the filter in it. Or they've got the one where you put your face down in the water and drink. I don't think those are as good, personally. Because and if the situation gets bad enough, And if you've seen how nature works, the predators hang out around the water because that's where the victims come. That's where their next meal comes, is to the watering hole. So the quicker you can get it, just dump your bottle down in there with your life straw filter, screw your lid on, and off you go. Rather than stopping, putting your face down in the water, and while you're doing that, you know, matter of seconds, you could be somebody's lunch. But anyway, water is the biggest. Yeah, they say you can go 3 days without water, but do you really want to go 3 days without water? By the time day one's up, you're not doing very good. By the time day two's up, yeah, you're not. I mean, we're talking by day three, you're dead. Like, that's how long you can go without water. Water is very important, and it's the hardest to, because it's heavy. It's harder. It's the hardest to store. It's the hardest to carry. It's the hardest to plan for. I mean, it is what it is. But water's the most important. Water and calories. Calories, you could do less. I mean, they say 3,200 calories per day, roughly, for a military age male. You can go 3 weeks without food. I mean, that's before you're dead, before you but after a few days of that, you're getting a little ornery. You're getting hungry, and when people get hungry, they do dumb stuff. But you could go longer without that. But water is the most important. Food, you got to have your food. Food and calories, or food and water, should be the majority of what's in your bug out bag, as far as like weight and whatever, and ammo. You should have a few. If you can carry an extra box or an extra couple magazines of ammo in your backpack for your long gun at least, and maybe even your handgun, throw a couple of them in there, and then the rest of it's just absolutely, you're not going out there to live. You're not going out there to camp and start fires, and you don't need a lot of that crap. You don't need. Throw it away, leave it home, whatever. You don't need that. Because the object of a bug out bag is to get you from one place to another with minimal stoppages. You're going. You might stop to take a quick little nap, and then you're right back at it again. You're not camping. You're not setting up camp. You're not setting up tents and camps, and you're going. So you need a sleep kit. Maybe a tarp to cover, make some cover. A sleeping bag, extra socks. And again, it depends on your. Sorry about that. It's early in the morning, so I'm a little tired still. But anyway, it's not. It's not like a inch bag, or it's not, because those are a little different. Those are I'm never coming home bag, where you need a little bit more sustainability. You need a little bit more capability in a bag like that. It's not all about just bugging from here to there. All these different bags are basically the same. They just have different names, but their contents are different depending on the nature of your bag. There's the get home bag, which is kind of a bug out bag. You're getting yourself home. This can get me home from a long distance. Basically the same as a bug out bag. I'm never coming home bag is a little bit different because you're living out of that bag. A bug out bag you're not living out of. You're just, this is the necessities I need to get me to there. To get me from here to there on foot. That's what a bug out bag is. It's not, you don't need all these stupid little whatevers. Cordage. Throw you some paracord in there, some bank line, or some fishing twine, or whatever. Cutting tool. You already have a pocket knife. You already have your EDC pocket knife on you. You may even have an EDC fixed blade. So maybe throw just an extra blade back in there, just cause. Maybe you can throw a bigger one in your bag than you carry on your line one, and or something to light a fire with. That's really it. I mean, a little bit of cover, your sleep kit, and then maybe some comfort items, an extra pair of socks in case you get your feet wet. But other than that, it's just to get you from here to there. All your supplies should be at location when you get there. If you're never coming home, or you're in, or that's where your location. Well, sorry about that. I know those are contagious, so hopefully you're not getting this. Hopefully you're not getting the tired's like I got. But you don't need all that crap. All that gear, that. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's fun to play with. It's fun to take camping if you're just going out camping and, stuff like that. But in SHTF situation, leave that crap at home. Just think about, what do you need to live to get from here where it's bad to here where it's less bad and or good. But you've got to have your plan on, how long is it going to take you. If it's a 50-mile walk, on average, you've got a 5-day walk. On average, some people can walk a little faster. They say the preppers, they all say you can usually on average walk about 10 miles a day. So there's a 5-day walk right there. If you can walk a little faster, cool. But can everybody you're walking with walk faster? You may be able to, but can your wife or your kid or your grandma or whoever's with you, can they walk that fast? They may only be able to do 8 miles in a day. So you've got to plan for 5 days. You've got to have 5 days worth of food and 5 days worth of water in that rucksack. Or somewhere on your path, you may not be able to walk straight to your location because there might be a watering hole over here where you might have to go, which could add 5 to 10 more miles to your trip, because you got to go over here to water, and then you can come up here, because if you go straight here, you don't have water and you can't carry that much water on you. So you might need to rethink your plan a little bit. So again, that's just a video to make you think about, make sure you got the right stuff. And again, it also depends on the weather and the terrain. Think about that. Is it summertime? Because if it's summertime and you live in a hot, deserty place, you might want more than a gallon of water a day. If it's wintertime and it's snowy, you may only be able to walk 5 miles a day. But there's also that, most cases out there in the woods or wherever, if you get a foot or two of snow that you're walking through, you can always pick up a bundle of snow off the top that's untouched and eat it. Lick it, swallow it, drink, eat the snow, which will turn into water, and it's not bad for you. Snow's, if you're going deep, or if it's, hard and crusty and it's been there a while, it may not, if it's still kind of fresh and soft, yeah, that could replace some of your water. But it's also slows you down in your hiking. Plus, you got to put more kit in there to keep yourself warm. Your sleeping kit has to be a little thicker and a little bigger, and so you might be able to sacrifice some water because you can eat some snow to compensate that with sleep kit or extra socks or a few extra pairs of socks. Oh my goodness, here we go again. Anyway, I'm getting yawns. I hope I'm not giving it. I hope I'm not spreading it to y'all. Just want you to think about your bug out bag and think, is it set up good for your terrain, for your bug out plan? Do you have enough water in it? Do you have enough, do you have too much gadgets? A tarp, paracord to make shelter, a lighter, and some fire starting material, a sleep kit, some extra socks, some food, some water. Boom. And maybe a cutting tool. That's all the, like, you have to haves. Maybe a map to where you're going and how to get there, and know how to read your map. And you don't need all that crap. You don't need you don't need all that stupid gear that these people try to sell you on. I mean, is it cool? Yes. Is it fun to play with? Fun to take camping? Absolutely. Is it something that you throw it in your bug out bag and you walk? Are you even going to use it? Probably not. If you're probably not going to use it on a bug out, leave it out of the bag. You need every ounce you can get of that bug out bag for your sleep kit and or your water, your food and water. Because that's what's going to keep you alive. Your cover, your container, and your calories. That's what's going to keep you alive. You need the right sleep kit to keep yourself cool or to keep yourself warm, whatever season it is, especially warm, because freezing to death is a thing. And enough water and food. Those are the three things you need to focus the most on. And then everything else, throw in some, throw in some comfort. Everything else is just comfort items, and you can throw in a few of those if you've got room and enough weight still to pack. But you're thinking, if you're bugging out, you've probably got your, sorry, my alarm is going off now. Got the yawns, got the alarms, got, this video's just had it. Plus I'm probably taking some people off because I'm not telling them what exactly I've got in my bug out bag. I'm still working on getting mine perfected, so I can't show you an unperfect bug out bag, because seasons are changing, for one, and for two, I just recently moved to a new location, to a totally new area. It's like not even anywhere near. It's an hour plus away from where I used to live. So now we've got to refocus our plan and get our new plan of, are we changing our bug out location when that time comes? Or are we going to the same place and rerouting our new route? So I'm still kind of working on stuff. Plus seasons are changing. So my bug out bag isn't perfected right now. I got to get it because things are getting rough. Anyway, got another yawn coming. Let me drink some more coffee. It is early. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Who gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday? What kind of idiot would do that? Well, this idiot right here gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday to do a video. But anyway, been about 20 minutes just chatting about this. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. I love you. You guys are the reason I do this. It's not for me. I can learn all this on my own and do it, but I'm just trying to work together on stuff. And maybe, maybe you're better than me. Maybe you're all squared away, but I'm just trying to get you to think, maybe there's something different I can do here. Maybe I don't need this, or maybe I don't need that, or maybe I should plan better for that. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get you to think about it. I'm not here to tell you what to put in your bag, because I can't tell you what to put in your bag. I don't know where you live. I don't know where your plan is. I don't know how far you're going. I don't know So I can't tell you what to put in your bug out bag. I'm just trying to get you to think of, do I got the right stuff? Do I got a bunch of crap that I don't need? Do I got not enough that I do need? So anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Do the YouTube stuff. Hit that subscribe, like, share, comment. You know the drill. And I will see you in the next one.